stand up, he can perform exactly how he was in fall after their big tumble back in winter. But Monkey Moon starting off with the passing and linking up with their young gun.
Never question Seiko. I said he's been quiet compared to Monkey Moon and Extra, but when he's needed, he can absolutely get involved. Rise, he was underneath the goal. He had no chance.
Billiard balls didn't do very well. I think he got like 2 rounds in with 2 balls. I think he would beat you so easily, just like he's beaten the defense.
Yeah, the defense there from Moist Esports. Not too hot. Vatira's clearance was only as far as Extra, and Monkey Moon, the quick turn. I mean, that's what BDS rose to prominence doing. Those
in Winter 1 playoffs. So it's been a long time, and I'm sure they want to be trying to repeat that and not let history carry on. Joyo receiving that drop-down pass from Rise.
Exactly the start to the series. We all wanted to see goals for both sides. Vatira showing off the mechanics, Rise showing the pace and the 50-50 reads, and then finally Joyo involved. 1 goal now for Moist. At that point, they managed to force it in that best of 7, so they will not be too worried coming up against BDS, even though they lost earlier, because they are capable of such magic.
Back and forth between that offensive prowess, sent high by Vatira, and he's immediately to the backboard, straight back down to Rise, who stays in the air and receives the pass. Let's go low from Vatira, and another bump coming out. Rise, though, is beaten to the ball by Monkey Moon, and Seiko can go long, goes for a cheeky one, and the 3rd goal coming in for BDS on what was an error from Moist, a big overcommit.
Good to see Seiko having fun as well with the, we'll say the attempted musty flick there. Just seeing that one away.
Regard. We need somebody with those talents to come in and help us out. Extra needs no help as he flip resets and sends it top right.
Just flapped it into the corner. Extra is so desperate for that ball. Look at this. He gets his flip reset then. And over the top of Rise. Rise had most of that goal covered, but Extra just scooping it up made it impossible to stay.
Vatira had a chance for a long shot. Couldn't quite sneak it in, however, and a good chance for him not to just squeak that one in, but to slam it home.
Goals are plenty in game 1 over here as Rise just fakes the flip reset. Seiko falls for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Monkey Moon can only jump in place. And Vatira's finishing is 2 good. 30 seconds left. The time quickly going to disappear, but Vatira's doing some good bumping and a demo, and he goes for another one as well. Massive play from Vatira, but it's Rise with the goal.
Just that composure from Rise to slow it down there, bring it to the floor. Vatira going for a couple of bumps, does manage to get that demo. Monkey Moon then sent currently rushing back to the net, attempting to pinch.
Peerless.
Just clenching on the goal line, needing to keep that one away. A long shot from Extra to Joyo. No Doink's able to come in, but Monkey Moon on the open net will be securing game number 1 in favor of the Frenchman.
Extra missed the doink. I was about to tell him off, but you know what, Stumpy? It worked out perfectly because the clearance had to be rushed. And then Monkey Moon. Is he the best player in the world still? Maybe so. With performances like the one so far in this tournament, he's back in that conversation.
Huge to
Moist seem to have realized that BDS are somewhat susceptible to them. As Joyo goes to the sky, he can get a flip reset here, and he can take it as well. Ceiling, flip reset, goal!
Joyo, that is not allowed. With the first touch, it's so far away from it. It comes straight back from the ceiling and then into the reset over the defender.
Their lead. That's a good win again from Seiko, though it really is. These young players that are getting so involved in this one. There's a miss from Joyo. Monkey Moon's arriving, and Monkey Moon is scoring to make it 1-1.
Monkey Moon just had to wait there and see if the clear was going to come in, which everybody really expected it to. Joyo can't make contact after Vatira and Rise both double commit on that one. Monkey Moon
all the way.
It's another chance, though, as Extra's bumped away from that. Joyo hits the ball, and his teammate and Seiko is there to poach that one away. A frustrating end to game number 2 for Moist.
Oh, so unfortunate for Vatira. He was already up in the air as Joyo was landing towards it. Seiko with the easiest finish of his life to make that one a much more nervy victory for Team BDS, who take the 2-game lead. By Vatira, just sending it high. Joyo slaps it away with that lengthy car. Extra's arriving, though, and Extra bullies it home.
Squeaking it past the nose of that final defender. Joyo was not able to get it past the mighty Fenix Seiko. Vatira battling with Extra, also in a very boring
faster, and their opponents just seem to lose all hope. And suddenly you look, and it's BDS 4, opponents 1 or 0. They just find ways to win. They're all involved.
The movement off ball there from Extra. Sees Seiko going high, then goes for the boost and can speed immediately at Rise. Keeps him grounded, and then Seiko
need to make sure they're not getting carried away.
Really good chances for those infield intercepts, however, with Rise and really good opportunity. falls to him on a silver platter. From Vatira, it goes wide. An Extra, not as much of a hit to the side as he wanted. Tried to find Seiko, but Rise was there in disguise.
He just can't.
Whether they come to fruition. Rise goes high, gets one touch. Is he there for the second? No! Seiko intercepts, but falls immediately to Vatira again. One flip reset onto the ball, but instead a save away from Extra, securing the third game in a row.
Extra yet again.
It's not quite now. It's Monkey Moon there. He's on the wall. Seiko's right behind him. Maybe a little bit too close. Not too many angles to play with for Monkey Moon, but still he makes an assist for Extra. I thought the attack had no chance, but he found a way.
With Monkey Moon finding Extra so well here, that was half the battle, because an Extra delays, goes up and then shoots down underneath Rise, sends him
It's
up.
a sense that they're finally about to get themselves a regional victory again. Any sort of victory. They've been desperate for it.
It's why they brought in their new player, and with Seiko, BDS are back to their best.
It's 2 goals that now Moist have to come back from, and it's Monkey
Keep going. That's all they have to do.
Rise, though, can he change it? There he is. He wants to flip reset. No, he air dribbles it. Maybe into the corner.
Into the corner.
That's the Rise that we have become accustomed to seeing. Catches the ball deftly and then delivers the dagger onto that orange side. Extra did not even get...
One more attempt, maybe. Vatira waiting, hovering, but Seiko from the skies. Is he going to see it away for his new team? After humiliation at the LA Major, BDS are back on top of EU.
From perfect swept at the LA Major, a change had to be made, and Seiko was the man to do it. It was time for him to enter the greatest roster that Europe has got right now. Moist were not a challenge for them, as BDS are back to their best.
They certainly were a challenge earlier when it went to Game 7 overtime, but in this game, it just seemed like BDS is to lose from the very beginning. Monkey Moon, he's playing as well as ever. Extra, an absolute French brick wall, and then Seiko Stumpy. I mean, he's not even done that much for them yet. We know that he can do more still.
What a feverishly exciting team that we have got in the way of BDS. That is their first event as a team. You see a couple of the backroom staff coming through and congratulating them. Seiko, he looks at home. Endpoint, they started him off on that pro journey at really the highest level. He won them some regional events, and they are cool, calm, and collected. Straight to Twitter, I am sure. Extra to say we're still number 2 in the region.